Hello everyone, welcome to Vowels English Learning. Our today's concept or today's topic is alphabets. So we are going to start with the alphabet, the basic term of English. And there are two alphabet type in English language, and basically you can say these two are basic pillar of English language. So the first one is a vowels and second one is a consonants. So there are two type of alphabet. The first one is the vowels and second one is consonant. So as in Hindi we also have alphabets that is known as Varn, and in Hindi we have Swar and Vyanjan. Similarly we have the same thing in English, and that is vowels and consonant. Alright guys, so there are total 26 alphabets in English language divided into two parts. The first one is vowels, and these are also known as the sound alphabet as it produces sound to the words. And out of 26 alphabet there are total 5 vowel sound. The first one is A, E, I, O, then the last one is U. Okay, now one more thing, in all vowels the mouth passage is unobstructed, as we have already told that this is a sound alphabet. These are the sound alphabet which provide or which produce sound to the words. So in all vowels the mouth passage is unobstructed, and it should directly come through your vocal cord without an obstruction. And if it is obstructed at any time during the production of speech, the resulting sound will be a consonant sound. So that is actually important to pronounce correctly the vowel sounds. Alright, so apart from the vowel sound, so there is a second type that is known as a consonant sound. And so apart from 5 vowel sounds, there are mainly 21 alphabets that known as consonants. Alright, so however the Y sound here replaced as the vowel sound I. So now these are 21 consonant sounds. So these are B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and G. So these are 21 consonants. So now, apart from alphabet A to Z, so if we are talking about English, so we have to follow some writing skills. So alphabet are generally written in two ways. The first one is the capital letters, and that should be written as mentioned in this topic. So that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And the next written way of alphabet is a small letter, and that should be written like this one, A, B, C, D, and this follow on. Alright, so now our first rule of English writing skill. So whenever we are writing English, we should follow some rules, and that is English writing skill. The first rule of English writing skills is capitalization. Okay, this one is the first rule, capitalization. So as we have two ways to write down English, so first one is capital letter and second one is a small letter. So we should follow the rule of capitalization. Now what is capitalization? Capitalization is the writing of a word with the first letter as uppercase letter, that is known as capital letter, and the rest of the word as lowercase letter, that is small letters. Now we are going to start with the capitalization rule. So read the capitalization rules and study the example given. Now the rule of capitalization. Now first rule of capitalization is to capitalize the first word in a sentence. So whenever we're going to start any sentence or after the full stop, the first alphabet should be in capital letter, as it is seen. As is shown in this example, they arrived late and they had dinner and went to sleep. So the first alphabet of each sentence, T and T, should be in capital letters. Now the second word, the first word in a quote. The quote, that is actually a direct saying of any person, and it is always in inverted commas. The first letter should be in capital letters. So he said, "You are fantastic." So "you are fantastic" is a direct saying of he. So the first letter of the inverted commas or in a quote should be in capital. The Y should be in capital letters. Now the next one is capitalized I. So as we are talking about the words, so I is the smallest word in English dictionary that has a meaning. Okay, so whenever we are using I, it should always be in capital letter. We should not use a single I in a small letter. It should always be used in capital letter. The next rule is a capitalized proper noun. So if we are talking about the proper noun is generally the name of person. So whenever if we are mentioning any name of person, it should, the first alphabet should always be in capital letter. For example, Sumit was very happy when he heard the good news from Tishan. Now here, Tishan and Sumit both are proper nouns. So first alphabet of the proper noun, that is S and T, should be in capital letter. So that is the fourth rule of capitalization. Now we will continue with the fifth rule. The fifth rule is a capitalized name of rivers and mountains. So if we are talking about the rivers and mountains name, the first letter should be in capital letter. For example, the Nile River is in Egypt. So here, Nile is a name of river. So the first alphabet of the river's name should be in capital letter. And in the second example, the highest mountain in the world is Mount Everest. So Mount Everest is the name of mountain. The first alphabet of the name of mountain should be in capital, the M and E. Next rule, the official title of a person or the initial in someone's name are capitalized. So official person like Mr., Mrs., Doctor, the first alphabet should be in capital letter. Like in this example, Dr. Lynch and D.H. Lawrence is a wonderful novelist. Next is very important. So the days of week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so on. Months of year, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Holidays, Republic Day, Holi, Diwali, like this one. All right, so we went to Paris on Monday. Now here, Monday is a name of week, so M should be in capital, and came back on Saturday. Saturday is also name of week, and the first alphabet should be in capital. Similarly, the month of years. The Independence Day is in July, not January. So July and January is a name of months. So first alphabet should be in capital, that is JJ. And the Independence Day, that is a holiday, and it's a government approved holiday. So first letter of the government approved holiday should be in capital letter. So I and D should be in capital letter. Now the next rule of capitalization is capitalize countries, the name of countries, cities, languages, and the nationalities. It always should be, the first alphabet should be in capital letters. So the first example, New Delhi. New Delhi is a cities. It's also a capital of India. So New Delhi is more exciting than Paris. Paris is also a city. So first alphabet of cities should always be in capital. So New Delhi, N and D should be in capital. Paris, P should be in capital. In the next example, he lives in London. London is again a city. So L should be in capital. But he is not English. Now here, English is not a language. English here is a nationalities. So English, the nationalities, it's showing it's here. The person belongs to the English culture or London. So English is a nationality. The first alphabet should be in E. And he is Indian. Now here, Indian is also a nationalities. So I should be in capital letter. Next example, he speaks English, Chinese, and Japanese. So now here, English, Chinese, and Japanese are the languages. So here, the first alphabet should be in capital of a language. E, C, and J should be in capital. And also, if we are going to speak about the Hindi, the S should be in capital if it is used as a language, not as a subject. Okay. All right. So now next, we move to next rule. The next is the first word in each line of a poem. So whenever we read poem, we should be aware of that thing. The first letter should always be in capital letter. So here is the poem. Who will believe my words in time to come, if it were filled with your most high deserts? So, yet heaven knows it is but as a tomb which hides your life and shows not half your power. So, the first letter of each line should be in capital here. W, I, T, and W. All should be in capital letters. Now, all these are the rule of capitalizations that should be followed in the writing skill. So whenever you're writing something or if you want to write something, the first rule should be followed. And that is the rule of capitalization. Right. Thank you so much, guys. And thanks for watching. So share if you like the presentation. And also feel free to ask questions. You can message, you can inbox, you can comment. And feel free to ask any kind of questions. I know next session and the next rule will be updated soon. Thank you so much, guys.